Hey, I just wanted to give a quick update on my Elveen unit. And as you can see, she's a lot fuller than she was when I first recorded her. She has more volume. And I didn't use any chemicals. I didn't use any heat or anything. Let me take these glasses off because they're showing a glare on the screen. I thought about what could reverse the process in preparing the wig, because as you know, when you go into a wig store and try a wig on, a lot of times it's got this nice volume, and when you get home and take out the pack, it's a stringy thing. And sometimes even after brushing it, it's still kind of stringy, and that's what happened with this unit. After I got out the pack, I brushed her out, and then I tried separating the curls after I brushed out, but it still wasn't giving me that full look. It was still kind of flat to my head. And I thought about, in my what I call my wigology studies, because I look at different wigs and different curl patterns, and if I buy one, how many looks I can get out of it if I restyle it and things like that. How could I reverse? I have some strands here. Let me get this out the way. Oh my goodness, oh Lord Jesus. All right, get out of my face. All right, there you go. There's one more trying to pop up. What could reverse the process of this hair being pressed and curled to create this deep wave pattern, like putting, in a factory, they may have something like a machine for hair, like the George Foreman, that presses it with the heat and it makes this pattern. And I said, what could reverse that process? And as I was thinking about it, I said, okay, if the hair is smashed together, then it needs to be separated. So what I did, I wasn't wearing her at the time. I just took her off and I just went row by row and I just started separating the hair like this, as close to the cap as possible. Just separating the strands. And as I did that, I could feel little chunks and parts where it was still smushed together. And as I separated it, it became fuller. If you look at this side, it looks like my danity. It's about the fullness of my danity. And if you go back and watch my first video, this hair doesn't look as full as this. And the other thing about this video I want to tell you, I have still not worn this outside. So this didn't come from me wearing her. She's been in the pack. I just took my fingers and went through and separated the strands from as close to the base of the cap as I could. And in doing that, I got all this volume and fullness. And it looks a lot better. I mean, I really like this to the point I might, I may want to get her another color down the line. So this is an inexpensive, free way, natural way, because you're using your fingers, no chemicals, no heat or anything, to add fullness to some of your units. And, with this one, it really needed it because it was just so flat. So now look at her. She looks a lot more glamorous and full, and doesn't look like the same wig, even though it's the same wig. And like I said, I haven't worn her outside yet. I'm thinking about cutting a little piece right there to give that danity feel. But anyway, I just wanted to give this update. So if you have a wig, even right here, I can feel a little chunk. I can separate it. But you really want to do it at the base. You really want to do it at the base. And that's what I did. I went through the whole unit, flipped over, because it's frustrating to see a unit online or in a store, and then you get it home, and it doesn't look like that. You're like, what's this stringy thing? So brushing helps. And then some wigs, like this Elveen, you have to take it to the next step, and you have to take your hands and go through and separate the strands at the base. So that's all I did. She doesn't have hairspray on her or anything. And she's a lot more fuller just separating her like that. So I just want to come and share this video. And she's still a great unit by Janet, part of her Super Flow series. And she has a great part from here to here. And for $22, you can't complain, This is my little treat to myself. I don't eat out. I don't go to McDonald's. I like treating myself to a wig. So now I feel it's necessary and only appropriate that I share tips that I've learned with other people. When I'm out, I'll actually go up to somebody and say, did you buy it online or in the store? Did you know you could restyle her? And I have a list. But anyway, I just wanted to share this quick tip, and I pray this a blessing to someone who has a unit, because I know I bought my, what was it, deep Brazilian, and I didn't brush it out until it was old, and I was like, no wonder I wasn't feeling this wig. It was too flat. So, yeah, just separating it brings the hair to life. It really does. It brings it to life. So, just wanted to share that quick tip. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to all my fellow YouTubers who share their studies of Wixology. Thank you so much. God bless. And don't forget to hit subscribe. Bye-bye.